in here, right there, that's your registration for the jet ski. You go ahead and throw that in there. Here is your center compartment right here. Please understand that this is not a watertight compartment. You can flip the jet ski, whatever's in there is going to get wet. Your kill switch with your whistle on it. You need to know where all that safety equipment is. All right, man, you got your life jacket on. If you do get pulled over, that's what they're going to ask you for: your life jacket, your license, your certificate, your whistle, your kill switch, your fire extinguisher, and your registration. You know where all that's at. All right, so we're going to go through our safety briefing for the water. In the event that the jet ski rolls over, you can actually rewrite the jet ski. There may or may not be directions on the back of the jet ski for which way you're going to roll it. I always like to say may or may not, because some of them have it, some of them don't. I'm not going to tell you which ones do and which ones don't. I want you to look for it. If there is no sticker on the back that says you have to roll it this way, you can roll it either way you want. All you're going to do, so now you've gone. You turn, you flip the jet ski upside down, you're in the water, jet ski's in the water. Upside down, the entire hull of the jet ski is a solid hull. There's nothing to grab onto, except right here, directly underneath the jet ski, center, there is a square hole underneath the jet ski, and that's your intake, where the jet ski actually sucks up all the water, and there's two grates that go across that to keep hard objects from going in there and get sucked into the pellet, right? So you're gonna swim to the jet ski, you're gonna reach up, you're gonna grab one of those grates, you're gonna put your knee or your foot on the side of the jet ski, and all you're gonna do is lean back. It's gonna rewrite the jet ski. Make sure that when you reboard the jet ski, you do it from the rear, you do not do it from the side. If you do it from the side, you're gonna roll the jet ski. Grass is way of life here on the lake. If you look over there, we got piles of grass from us raking up the shore. You see lily pads here. There's grass all over the place, and yes, there are alligators in this water. We just had one on the shore this morning. Really, right here. He was right there. Big shocker to me. No, they're gonna leave you alone. You shouldn't have to worry about a thing. Okay. You got an engine. They are scared of the engines. The very second that you're approaching, he's off. I guarantee he's gone. I literally just chased this guy down this morning. Couldn't get my hands on him. But if you do get grass caught up in your intake, you're gonna know what's gonna happen is you're gonna be throttling all the way up, and you're gonna be seeing a readout of speed of anywhere from 5 to 10 miles an hour, and you won't be able to go any fast. At that point, turn the engine off. Do not run the engine anymore. If you run the engine, you're gonna burn out the engine. It's gonna grenade it. You're gonna come back, and I'm gonna charge you $500 because you got the insurance. So I don't want to tell you that you owe me $500 at the end of the day, dude. I really don't want to do that. So stop the engine, okay? What you're gonna do? You got something caught in your intake. You don't know what it is. You're gonna jump off the jet ski into the water. You go. Take the kill switch with you. I'm gonna tie it onto your jacket, and it's gonna stay there. If you're off the machine, I want this off the machine too. All right. You're gonna swim up right here. Hold your hand right here, and you're gonna reach underneath it for that same graded area. Okay, for the intake. Reach in there. It is grass, dude. You didn't suck up a man-eating tuna. You didn't suck up a gator. It is grass. Reach under. Grab the grass. Yank it. Pull it out. Throw it far away. Swim around the other side. Clear from that side too. Board the jet ski from the rear. Put the key back in. Start it back up. Give it a go. If it's still doing it, you gotta have to jump back in the water and clear it until it's clear. Okay. Once it's clear, you're good to go. Continue on. I don't want you driving all the way back here. Yes, we will clear it for you. If it happens here on the lake, you can bring it back. I'll clear it for you. You can pull it to the shore. If you do that again, you're going to grenade the engine, so don't do that. Stop right where you're at and clear it out for yourself. And then 150 feet from anything at all, you need going idle speed. This is idle speed right here. This is your reverse. This is your throttle right here. This is idle speed. You're not touching anything. It's just putting through the water nice and slow, okay? 150 feet is from where you're standing to that buoy over my shoulder, orange little kickball looking thing in the water. That's 150 feet. Anything gets within 150 feet, you need to be going idle speed. When you go through the canal, this is a big one, you need to be going idle speed. The sheriff on the water is just as bad as highway patrol. They like to find little nooks and crannies to back their boat into, and you can't see them as you're coming out of the canal, but they can see you, and they do just like highway patrol. They jump in right behind you. Make sure that when you enter the canal, 150 feet before you're in the canal, you need to be going idle speed. You're not allowed to throttle out of the canal until you're 150 feet past the mouth of it, okay?
So how will I, do I just keep going? How do I go there?
Into the canal?
Yeah.
You just drive into it. All you're gonna do is go into it nice and slow. Okay, just remember that. Overthink safety, man. Overthink safety. Give it a good 200-300 feet before you throttle all the way up and before you enter. That's how you always think of it. The start of this canal, you see where that boat is right there? He's in the canal.
Okay.
The start of that canal is right there where these two lily pads meet, right there. That field right there, where you got the closer one, you got the further lily pads. You're gonna go in there. At that point, you're inside the canal. All right, this canal over there, it's a lot more obvious. It starts coming in, and you got the canal 150 feet before you enter the canal. That's how you know. I'm gonna get you a map. You'll be able to find all of it.